sometimes Microsoft just fails to capitalize on the things that are right in front of them, and this is one of those times. Obviously, Microsoft has a lot going on behind the scenes when it comes to Xbox, and believe it or not, there's a lot of things that are very similar to what they were trying to accomplish with the Xbox One going on right now. If you remember back, the Xbox One had this whole idea of entertainment. They had Xbox studios that were going to make TV shows, they were going to make movies. It was going to be kind of cool, sort of like what you see right now, right? And I think people are kind of a little bit more on board with the idea of adaptations, thanks to like the Super Mario Brothers movie, which was really good. Obviously, the Fallout TV show being a hit. I think Halo is the outlier because I don't think that's exactly a great show. And one of the reasons why I think, and people are starting to figure this out, is the fact that the more closely you stay to the adaptation itself, the better it's going to be, because these games are hits for a reason. So supposedly Fallout follows that trend, and I think that we're going to see games kind of follow that trend a little bit more now. But anyway, this is very interesting because obviously the Fallout game are going to be popular because the show is so popular. Everybody's talking about it. But there's an error within Xbox Series X that makes the game unplayable. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. With that being said, one of the biggest games of 2024 turns out is Fallout 4. So it looks like the best game of 2024 is actually from 2014. Ouch. Which is quite incredible because obviously the game was released in, actually not 2014, 2016, excuse me, for PS4 and Xbox One. After what felt like a lifetime, Bethesda finally released a free Fallout 4 Next Generation update last week on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. And when you throw in the Amazon Studios live-action adaptation, which has already been renewed for Season 2, the Fallout series is as hot as it's been maybe ever, and people are looking and thirsty for those Fallout games. Can you blame them? Anyway, as with the nature of most next-gen updates, they usually give the player the choice of playing a video game in performance or quality mode. In the case of Bethesda's Fallout 4, quality mode gives the visuals a boost while performing at 30 frames per second, with its performance mode offering up to 60 frames at the expense of visuals taking a slight hit. Yet, as reported, some Fallout 4 players on Xbox Series X have been reporting that the Fallout 4 quality mode isn't working as intended. Players have been reporting that when quality mode has been selected, it's stuck on performance mode instead, meaning that Fallout 4 isn't playable as intended until there's a fix. Now, while many would likely select performance mode for Fallout 4, it at least would be nice to know how good the beloved RPG will look with enhanced visuals on the next-gen console. However, things are even worse for Fallout gamers on PlayStation right now, as Fallout 4 is included with PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium, meaning that the Bethesda title is available at no extra cost to subscribers, or at least it should be. However, PlayStation Plus subscribers have been reporting that when they attempt to play Fallout 4, they've been asked to buy the full game. So PlayStation Plus subscribers, Fallout 4 can be considered as unplayable unless they pay for the game outright, which is of course defies the point of being a PlayStation Plus subscriber. And Bethesda has said that they are going to work on a fix for that, so that is pretty cool that they're going to be working on it. But doesn't that seem like it's a little bit of a lost opportunity for Microsoft not to have something ready to go in the Fallout world? I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe bringing life back to the older games is pretty cool, but when you launch the updates to these games, I guess the idea is that they're supposed to actually work. So I think that would be a little bit of a problem if you're Microsoft, because obviously these are having issues. The one good thing I will say about it, if you're a PlayStation gamer, is to be quite honest about it, the game I think has been on sale for like $4 or $5. So, it's easy to pick up if you were like really wanting to get into it. But I heard that it runs really well on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, whichever way you decide to be playing it. But yeah, just interesting to me how these things kind of go about. I think that it, makes sense. And it really makes you wonder what would have happened if we would have gotten Microsoft's ideas originally, right? Like, would games be not exclusive? Would they have went out and bought the studios that they did? Just imagine if people were actually on board with Xbox right from the beginning, the way that maybe they were with the 360. I mean, if you think about it, the 360 was such a magnificent game playing device and such a great thing. People have really good memories of that, and so for me, I think that, at the end of the day, when we see that Xbox is kind of doing poorly and we blame some of the past mistakes, I think, some of the mistakes are realistically things that maybe they were just a little bit too early on. And that's been a problem for Microsoft for a long time, as far as I could tell. I would love to see Microsoft, come back, bounce back, be able to go out there and be competitive for a change. Will that ever happen? Listen, I don't really know. Like I said, there's multiple kind of people that are suggesting that there's no games off the table in terms of what can come to PlayStation, which I think is a real shame, because I think that you really do need exclusive games to sell your platform. And, again, confusing people is never, ever, ever, ever going to work in the way that, Microsoft hopes that it does. Like, I don't see how they could understand or believe that that we're not going to see, these terrible things from Microsoft. I really do hope that, Microsoft gets their act together. Is it too late? That's the problem that I kind of look at as a fan. I'm like, is it too late for this? Are people going to ever kind of jump back into it and go, oh man, I forgive Microsoft for this or whatever? Like, I think that's the real issue going forward, is like, what can Microsoft do to sort of have that situation where gamers are going to kind of forgive them and trust them. I think that the trust is the biggest issue going forward, is you have to have that trust with the fans, and I feel like Microsoft maybe kind of lost that trust, in my opinion anyway. Like, they needed to deliver, just shut up and deliver game after game after game, and again, I don't think that they did a good enough job of doing that. So, at the end of the day, things change and things are weird and different, but Microsoft still has the ability to come out with quality content and things, and I think that hopefully anyway, that's something that they can continue to do. At least I would hope that that's the case. Maybe you guys feel differently, I don't know. But how do you guys feel about this? Are you trying to play Fallout? Are you excited to play Fallout? Or has all the Fallout hype reached you? Let me know. I'm really kind of interesting. It's not ever been my type of game, but I'm very curious to see how you guys feel about it all. So maybe leave a comment and let me know. Also, if you're new to the channel, I'm Crap Gamer. This has been Crap Gamer Reviews. Subscribe, like the video, and we'll catch you next time. Rack 'em up. Crap Gamer out.